All right, first one here is coming from Keith via email. Do you get nervous before games as a player, and do you get the butterflies now as a manager?
No. I think, Keith, you got the butterflies before the first game, and then you just kind of get in a routine and you understand it. I think the first game of a playoff series, you get a little bit of a butterflies because there's some anxiousness, and then you get in the game and that all goes away. So it's amazing that, you know, I had a chance to go through 15 opening days as a player and had the butterflies every opening day, and it's just weird that you continue to get them. But to me, that's always a good thing if players have them, if people have them, because it means you really care.
Was there ever a guy that you played with or that you managed that really had a lot of anxiety heading into games? I know some guys go so far as to get sick or really just be shaky in the early innings.
Not that I really remember guys being too anxious. It just, you know, the anxiety is before, and the preparation that you do, and you're waiting for the game to start. Once you get out and do the things that you're accustomed to doing, that all goes away.
Has the clubhouse atmosphere been different lately since the offense has really started to explode?
Well, I think there's a lot more fun in the clubhouse when you score a lot of runs. The guys feel a lot better about themselves. But to me, the atmosphere in our clubhouse is pretty much the same every day, whether we win or lose. The next day they come in ready to work. They love what they do. They love being around each other. So it's pretty consistent.
It seems like you have a good cast of characters in there, too,
Yes.
that genuinely like hanging out together.
Well, they do, and they love, you know, kind of irritating each other and pulling each other's chains and making each other laugh. So it's a really good clubhouse.
We know Gardner is a big jokester. Anybody aside from him that we wouldn't guess?
Well, Garrett Jones is funny. He's a guy that provides a lot of laughs. Brendan Ryan is a character. I mean, that's the bottom line. He is a character. And so there's a lot of guys.
Did they ever get you on anything, or is that off limits? It's the manager. You don't want to make them mad.
I'm never off limits. I mean, if they want to prank me, that's fine. And I think we all have that type of relationship, open relationship, that they know it's okay.
New York Yankee Fan 4 asks via Twitter, has anyone else besides Tex tried his gluten-free diet? If not, is there anyone you'd urge to give it a try?
Well, I think if it was easy to do, I think you'd have a lot more people do it. I think it's very healthy, but it's difficult to do, and you really have to be regimented and disciplined to do it. Our guys talk about doing it, but it's just hard to do over a long period of time, and I give Tex a lot of credit because he has really stuck with it, and it's really helped him.
Yes, he is healthy, the wrist is healthy, but the season he's having, you have to wonder if guys are coming to spring training saying, well, maybe I'll give it a shot. This might help.
You would think some guys might follow in his footsteps.
And this one's coming from Adam via email. How exciting has it been to see all the young call-ups throughout this season?
Oh, I love it. I love the depth that we have in our system and the guys we've been able to rely on. The guys have come up and helped us win games, and that's been important.
Take me back to the first time you stepped foot on a major league field.
Very nervous. 1989, opening day against the Phillies, and I was very nervous. The butterflies were this big, and I got through the game, and we won the game. And then I proceeded to get engaged that night, and it was a great day for me. But it's something you dream about your whole life, and then when you get that opportunity, it's great.
Great day, and the rest is history, and it all seems to have worked out pretty well for you.
And it's went by very fast. I can't believe how old I am and how long I've been out of the game.
You look at some of the young guys that have been called up this year, and something you've said as they get another call up is they just look so much more comfortable the next time through. Is it nice in certain times just to get their feet wet?
I think it's important that you do that because you never know when you're going to need them. And a lot of these guys have come up, went back down, come up, went back down, and it's hard, but they understand that they're going to be back, and just go play well and you'll be back. We've
been calling it the Scranton Shuttle with what you've been doing at that final spot in your bullpen. Is there anyone that you didn't necessarily think you would use this season that's come up and surprised you a little?
Well, you know, Caleb Cotham was a guy that wasn't in spring training, so there probably wasn't a lot of expectations that he would be up. But he pitched very well, and he's been up twice, and I'm sure we'll see him again.
Still a lot of time left in August, but when do you start thinking about this guy would be good for September?
Well, I think we think about that now. I think we think about the guys that are going to help us in the month of September, and it'll be here before we know it.